and welcome back to Share Your Truth. Today's topic is, does social media make it hard today?
I'm Candice B.
I'm Treyana Rankins.
I'm Bridget Marie.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Raquel.
I'm Takoya.
I'm Mika Means. And I'm going to start off. So, do social media make it hard today? Yes. I think, okay, so dating or in a relationship? Dating, right? So, dating, yeah, I do think social media.
Or in a relationship. What? Would make it hard for you if it's... Yeah, say both of them.
So, okay, so dating...
We all like this.
Yeah, okay, so yes, I do think social media make it hard today because, like, when you start dating them, it just seems like he be popping up, he be liking everybody's pictures. All of a sudden, you like, why is you liking everybody's picture? I didn't like. And do social media do that on purpose?
It be
Listen,
them smartphones are smart. You say somebody's name or you say
name.
something like
all of a sudden you see the boo name under everybody's picture, and you like,
community.
why
This
are
what
you
you like?
liking everybody's picture? So now you mad. You feel me? Then all of a sudden you hit on somebody's page and you like, how is he getting on everybody's page now? It's very hard to date with social media because now you like, you could be like the bro and I'd be like the bro, like that is not the bro. Like all of a sudden it's not the bro. I ain't never seen him on her page.
I think it makes you conscious. Once you start dating somebody, it makes you conscious of what they do. Because you wasn't conscious about it before.
Like he just pop up everywhere.
Think about it like, okay, I'm just giving y'all this analogy real quick. Like, if you thinking of a car, when you thinking of, I'm thinking of a black BMW, I'm going to start seeing this black BMW everywhere, and I didn't pay attention to it before.
Right.
So that's he might have. Wait, Kel's saying good point.
The black BMW ain't like your picture.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying.
But you wasn't paying attention to what he was doing before. You wasn't paying attention to it, but now that you're talking to him or dating the person, you paying attention more.
True. It's true.
But he might have been doing it before.
Yeah, that's what I think. It wasn't making yourself aware of it. Yeah.
And now it's not it wasn't a problem if y'all was just friends, but now that y'all dating, it might be a problem.
That means he need to scale back a little bit if we dating now.
Okay, look.
I don't know.
Okay, so that's the issue. Like if you dating, do you feel like for me, I feel like the dating phase we get to know each other, we are starting to be friends.
Right.
We starting to understand each other.
Right.
Like what you like, what you don't like, and things of that nature.
Right.
So to me, when I'm dating, I don't feel you supposed to scale back because that show me who you really are.
Right.
Right.
Meaning, so when I get in a relationship with you, I know you be liking pictures.
Yeah.
I know you be under the big booties, and I know you get what I'm saying? So therefore, when I'm dating, I don't want you to scale back because you're basically not being yourself because you're with me.
I don't mean it like that. When I mean scale back, at this point, it's like a level of respect. So say before, if you're single and you may be liking pictures, and I'm not just talking about like the random Instagram models, girl, that they'll never get anyhow. You know, they may. I'm just talking about like, say it's like he just liking Amber Rose picture.
Right.
Or he liking, somebody's picture.
Heart emoji.
There you go.
We good.
So it's one thing to still like it, but if you're going to scale back because now you're in a relationship or you're dating someone that you're really into, now it's just out of respect. Now I'm just not going to comment a little tongue out here because I'm dating somebody.
Right.
Like the picture by all means. But understand you're now in a relationship.
You're not in a relationship
or
dating.
No,
So it's two different things. So you can be exclusively dating, or you can be.
That's a relationship. If exclusive dating is a relationship.
It's a half a step before relationship.
Oh Lord. So I think that would just be like y'all exclusively dating. Y'all not talking to nobody else.
That's a relationship.
To me, that's a relationship.
Exclusively dating. That's your boyfriend.
But I mean nowadays.
Yes.
Y'all didn't make up a whole
And social media makes it that way.
Social media don't make it that way. People
You
make it that way.
That's true.
People make it that way because
Okay,
like
so-
if I feel like
in general, relationships, whether it be relationship or whether you just be dating, like, it's not about control, it's about experience. So when you get into something and you automatically like, oh, he can't do this, he can't do this, he can't, you're affecting that individual from growing and from showing you who he really is.
Right.
Furthermore, if in fact you take heed or you go after him or you want to talk to him, this is something that you should reevaluate prior to.
Can I deal with a friendly
You know what I'm
person?
saying? Exactly. Because
And
then it shows your
that affects me because I'm not a person. I've been in a relationship where I scaled back and I lost myself because of the scaling back. I didn't know who I was. So when I found out who I was, I am very friendly. I'm very social. I speak to people, whether it's guys, girls, whoever. Dealing with me, you have to be able to be strong enough to deal with me speaking to people.
Right.
I'm not scaling back to be with you. So if I'm walking down the street and it's a guy coming and I say, hey, how you doing? Damn, we speaking to everybody. You can't be with me.
Right.
Because this is what I do. I'm not scaling back.
When I'm saying scaling back, I get what you're saying. But it's ways that you move when you're single, and then there's a way that you move when you're in a relationship or you seeing someone. So I'm not necessarily saying scale back who you are.
Right.
I'm saying your dimensions have changed. So you have to move differently. And I'm saying respect those guidelines of now the road that you're in. Because it's a role that you play. You still be Mika, you still be yourself, but now you're in a relationship. You're committed to somebody. You're single. You don't have to care what nobody else thinks.
Right.
But you do have to change something up.
For example, when you're single, you can post whatever you want to under Fine Guys post. You say whatever. If you're in a relationship with someone or dating exclusively, you don't be the step before relationship. You ain't gonna put no hard eye, tongue eye emotion with the water sign behind it the man emoji.
Me personally, I'm not doing that.
You're not gonna do it.
I'm not the type of person who does that.
But there are individuals
that do it.
And that's a respect line. That's a respect line. You don't do that. You scale that back.
Okay, so what about if the guy that you're dating, it be other women doing that under his page?
You can't control
You
that.
can't do nothing.
You can't control it, but you can address it. You can address the way he, hold on. You can address the way he responds to it. Because if you responding to it like you like it, you're liking that attention, then I'm gonna address it. If it continues to happen, then I'm gonna leave you alone because I feel like you're everybody type dude and you're accessible. I don't want nothing that everybody else can touch, grab, or feel, or get it. No. I don't want everybody's attention. I only want your attention. So if you like more than my attention, then you're not for me, sir.
I do like social media. I do feel like people take it too far a little bit because liking pictures, that's what social media. That's what
Right.
Like I feel like, like it. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Some things I just be tapping on and
Right.
And then
I'll be responsible.
he be like, I see you like it. What did I like? Because I might like it because of the caption. The picture might not I like the caption. I like the because of the caption.
Courtesy, like,
or just the board.
Sometimes it's courtesy.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like some people take it too far. Like the last relationship that I was in, he took social media too far, and I had to tell him, I'm not that type of person. I'm going to follow who I want to follow. I'm going to like pictures because I'm not a tongue out with I'm not an emoji.
You say that
or
for
eye person. No, I'm just not that type of person. So I'm not that type of person. So I don't use. You're not about to scale me back on using my social media because you are insecure. I'm not securing a person's insecurities. You have to. I'm very confident. I'm not securing a person's insecurities, and being in a relationship, people want you to secure their insecurities. And I am not securing your insecurities. You have to become a little bit more confident when you deal with me because I get what you're saying, Candace, and you do supposed to move a certain type of way when you're single versus being in a relationship. But it's certain things that people, when you become in a relationship, people try to make you control to fit their liking. And I know me so well, I love me so well that I can't see myself doing that.
Okay, I got one. We're gonna scale it all the way back. I had to think about the topic, right, y'all, so I started laughing. Cause I ain't been in a relationship since MySpace in the beginning of Facebook. I ain't in a relationship since Instagram. I know it's sad.
That's good.
But I'm like, it's sad. I'm gonna take it to a different level. When you're calling or you're texting or you're having a conversation with somebody and then they don't respond. I had to unfollow somebody. Listen, I had to unfollow somebody this year because I was like, we're dating, we're in a situation. Bro, I know you see my calls and stuff and you posting stuff and I see pictures coming up.
Okay, this is the thing.
Crazy.
This is the thing. You see the
activity.
No, like you see, it's a consistency thing. So when something becomes inconsistent, you know that this is. To me, I feel like we're talking every day between 9 and 12, and then all of a sudden we don't talk on at 9 and 12. Or what is it called?
The vibe.
No, like the
consistency.
Not the it's another word for it.
Like routine.
Routine.
Yeah.
I did not help you out.
We was trying.
She gonna repeat back what she said.
We get you consistency.
Consistency is routine. And when the routine changes, that's how you know. Like and listen, as women, we literally be ignoring red flags. We ignore, and I know for sure.
Your intuition don't lie.
For sure. I have ignored so many red flags, and those red flags come back, and I be like, I've seen this a long time ago. I've seen that a long time ago.
Yeah.
He was liking pictures and under the DMs a long time ago.
That's true.
He was in my DMs a long time ago. You get what I'm saying? We ignore it. So at the end of the day, when the consistency and the routine changes, it's more so like, oh, that's what we on.
Oh no, we had an argument.
And then he come back, and then he want to be, so you the type that fall off for a couple of days, and then
come back.
And we keep allowing it. So with social media, it's like you could kind of see, like, if we talking and we exchange numbers, or however the dating thing is, or exclusively dating, this new thing. Like, I don't like the exclusively dating thing. It's like, girl, go together. Like, what is y'all
go together?
Wait, I have a question. So say you just dated somebody, right? And we ain't talking about exclusively dating. You just dating somebody. Y'all out on a date Monday, and then Wednesday you see him out on a date with somebody else. Are you not going to address it, or it's like,
no,
we're just dating?
Y'all just dating.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. That don't work for me.
I mean, at least I didn't know.
So wait, do you
What is dating?
They just getting to know each other.
But you talking to other people, right? But you talking to other people, so you're dating other people.
I'm not good at that.
I mean, if I really like
That's probably what it is.
I'm not good at
that.
I'm not good at dating different people. I'm not good at dating different people. I'm horrible at it.
so
in fact, I'd be like, you know what? Let me tell you, this might fit
because you're not good at it. Don't mean nothing.
No, but I'm saying I'm cool with that because I'll be having to talk to my crazy. Like, girl,
so
you
I
just
feel
dating.
it's okay. Like, example, I will go out on a date on Wednesday.
You're serious
with you, and I will go on a date with somebody else on Tuesday. Or I will go on a date on Monday at lunch, and I will go ahead with a whole other person.
Okay, but shit, you saying, I get what you're saying, because I do that too. But when I really like somebody, if I'm going out on a date with you and then I'm here on a date with you, that means I don't really like none of y'all, truthfully.
I didn't say that.
Okay, when I really like somebody, when I really like somebody, I'm not going to even waste, even if we're not together yet.
But what if they're not there with you at the same time, at the same page? Like,
but if we're talking like as if we're going to go in a relationship,
I never like somebody and like I'm liking you on a 10 and you liking me on a 5. Never. Never.
Well, how would you know?
How would you know? It's a vibe. It's like I know he's into.
But he probably giving that same vibe to the person that he went to eat with on Wednesday.
Doorbell ring.
I'm dead.
So
that is true.
That's why I said communication.
Right?
Because I need to know that what is your definition of dating?
Yes.
Because everybody has. Like I've never heard of exclusive dating. This is my first time hearing that.
My first time hearing of it too.
I heard that.
If I've ever,
relationship once you. I think I said it.
Exclusively dating.
It was Kel, dog.
I didn't know there was a such thing.
Because
And I didn't even know that that's the definition of exclusively dating now, so now I gotta go ask some
You
questions.
gotta ask a question because
In your mind, are you exclusively dating and he's not? Or did y'all come to
That's
terms
what I'm
with that?
saying. We gotta get together
because
now
some people, let me say
Communication
this,
needs to be
some
on
people be thinking like I was dating somebody and they told somebody that we were together. Because I'm old school. Ask me.
And that's how I feel.
We together.
Like you
Okay.
didn't ask me to be
You
your
tell me.
girlfriend. Like that's how I feel.
So
Trey.
I told somebody we weren't, and they got offended
Facts.
because it was
Lost the
like we just all this
hydration
time
tonight.
been together.
I agree.
But I thought I just thought you would ask me.
You gotta ask me.
Will you be my girlfriend? Yes, no,
But I'm
maybe.
saying that's two different people thinking that because you spend so much time together,
Yes.
you're together
Yes.
without
Let
it being
somebody
said.
tell me.
And then some people in my mind, I
Cause
thought you need to ask me.
You was never my boyfriend.
That's
I
what I'm
just thought we
saying.
was
I've been
chill
told that.
friends. We can go together.
So I think
I
that
think it's-
communication is important, but I don't do that exclusive dating.
She said that
We either
dating.
dating or we're in a relationship. Are you know what I'm saying? We're in a relationship or we not?
No,
Like,
she-
Which one is it?
Yeah, I
So-
think she has questions.
I have a lot of questions. So, say I'm dating this guy and we've been, how long y'all dating for? Say we've been dating for about,
Everybody turn their head.
this is what y'all call dating. 3 months,
And he ain't
okay.
your boyfriend? That's how I was. See, now I'm married, so I ain't been dating.
So that's my thing.
I'm trying to move slow. That's why I end up in this
date.
date. I'm trying to move slow. 5 months, girl. We're still. We ain't dating.
But this is different.
Yeah,
But what did you
I
do
gotta
before?
move.
I knew my husband
Okay,
before.
and
so
that's
it's
different.
That's
That
way
is
different.
totally different.
Different.
Y'all didn't have, you probably don't even remember meeting him, probably.
Yeah, high school.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying like high
The
school, y'all
moment.
grew up together. You get what I'm saying? It's different.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know about this new
Yeah,
generation.
meeting
what I'm saying.
somebody on social media or meeting somebody at Target and meeting a person, even mutual, like if it's Jasmine homeboy and I end up meeting him, we have to get to know each other.
Right.
We have to become friends.
Right.
We have to
So
become
is it dating or exclusive?
That is
Oh, a year. Okay.
What do you don't sit there and say we got dated for a whole year? You say that?
No, we
I was
don't.
wrong.
Oh, no. See, it's so many definitions and now I'm confused.
Wait, so this is what this is what I was gonna say. So say y'all been dating for a minute, a cool minute, right? And now y'all moved on and y'all having sex, right?
That's what she said.
Are you now then also dating somebody else and also having sex with them?
No.
So that's why I said exclusively dating, because now I'm in it. with
It's
this
just
guy,
y'all too. Like
but we're
everybody's
not.
No
No,
titles.
if we having, we're together.
That's what.
Who identifies it as that though? Who identifies it as that
You just
though?
say because we doing this, we together.
No, before we even get there, I think we're going to. I mean,
Do
it's
we say that? Like for example, like the guy, like
Because at that point it's not exclusively dating, y'all in a relationship.
y'all should be in a relationship.
right. So these people that y'all dating, y'all not going there with them.
No,
we get
that's
to know.
dating.
That's
That's what you
dating.
said. We go to lunch and we go
We
home.
go to
Right. That's it.
Don't be people that be going out every day.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
that's why.
That's the exclusive part.
Yeah. That's why it's
Listening.
Exclusively dating mean y'all in a relationship. Ain't no exclusively dating.
But
No,
she's saying
that's-
like they're
no,
dating.
that's
Well,
what
she
it
is.
is.
Okay, so I understand what exclusive means. So,
Now we get it.
Like you jumped the hurdle and now sex is involved.
Exactly.
So now I'm sexing
I'm not
you,
supposed to be going on a
but
date
I'm
with somebody else.
Why? He's not your man.
Unless y'all have a conversation.
Okay.
That is
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I'm
Because
saying
I mean,
But are you having a conversation? Because you like, right. Like, are you having a conversation or are you just
Assuming.
assuming because y'all having sex that
Did
he
you
got
have
y'all
a conversation about it?
No, she ain't. Because she ain't saying yes.
Exactly. I know she
No, wait,
is.
go back.
At what
What
point,
are y'all
okay.
talking about?
when you say, do you specifically say we're exclusively dating after y'all have sex, or do it just end up being?
Or before.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Do you
we
ever
jump
say
this
that?
hurdle, we're going to be on some exclusive stuff.
Or does it just
Like,
happen? and
or
you
do
assume?
you assume like, okay, I gave him my cookie. I let him stick his hand in the cookie jar. We're exclusively
I'm
dating.
not
Chocolate
assuming
chip.
nothing. I'm
So
not,
you
You
had
have a
that.
conversation.
So y'all
Okay.
yeah.
So y'all in a relationship.
So is that without the title?
exactly. That's
So
what
is that
that's
exclusively dating?
No, that's stupid.
Bro, that is
so
what that's
what's going on
associated
now.
with
Who is that?
the masses. That's what they.
The
That's what
millennials.
the exactly. Exactly. Because people do not want to be committed. So instead of saying we're committed in a committed relationship, we're exclusively dating because then that allows you to still kind of do what you want to do.
Thank you.
And I call you to come get you gonna give it to me. You know what I'm
Yeah, see,
saying?
that don't work for me.
And that's what's going on nowadays.
Thank you, Takoya.
That's the reality of what exclusively dating
Yeah, that don't work
is.
for me.
And that's why when she made that point about the likes and stuff on Instagram, it made sense because if I'm shacking up with you and I'm spending time with you, ain't no reason why you got time to be liking nobody pictures and doing all what you're doing. But if you're dating, it's free reign. You can do as you please. Like,
But then at that point, you're in a relationship.
right? So we not talking about that. We talk about Instagram. I mean, social media. The social media make dating hard. Exclusively dating does not fall under that category.
No.
So we're not
just
talking
dating.
about that. Just dating.
don't?
Well, I think
No, it's still dating.
Cause she said relationship too.
Too.
When I started off, I was like,
when
when I started off, I was like, okay, is it dating or in a relationship? She said both. So
Cause when you in a relationship,
You still gotta
could
date.
social media make it hard for you to stay in that relationship?
no.
It wouldn't.
I feel like if you
Because if I
allow
feel
it
like
to,
I'm
if
with
it-
exactly,
if
I
you
feel like if
allow
I'm
it
with
to.
somebody, if I'm going on somebody's page just to intentionally look if he's liking girl pictures
Yeah,
or if
that's
he's
too much.
commenting and doing, I'm not gonna put that energy in that. So what I'm gonna do, if I feel like I'm really into him and that's affecting our progression, I'm going to extract myself from that situation.
Right.
I'm going to get off social media. Then I'll have a conversation with him to see if we're like-minded, we're in the same space.
Could you follow him?
Yes,
I
I could confidently do
You
that.
unfollow?
Why?
Once y'all start dating?
Why?
follow. I don't need to see because I'm crazy and I still be looking anyway.
Exactly.
But I don't need to
Why
see
do
it.
you unfollow?
I unfollow because I was saying earlier we had got into a little disagreement and I said some stuff and he was ignoring me at one point because he was very upset at me. And I'm like seeing pictures and I said I don't want to see this crap. You ain't responding nothing, so I don't want to see nothing. Don't like nothing of mine either.
Is that considered a red flag?
Yes, that was the routine
Listen,
that changed.
If you break up with somebody, you break up with somebody. That's it.
So y'all broke up.
We had broke. Yeah,
via social media.
No, we had broke up. Period, and had a little disagreement.
Oh, okay.
And I still was seeing his stuff,
Okay.
and I was like, unfollow.
Okay.
And then when we got back together, I was just like, it ain't no reason to follow you back. I can see it right now. If I want to look, I'll go look. But I'm like, as far as seeing your stuff come up, I don't want to look.
Yeah, Instagram is.
I'm cool on
world.
Instagram.
But I think Instagram shows true colors, and so you will learn a lot about a person. Because I will look at your page and that tells you not judge. I just I know
She's judging
because
She's
no,
judging.
but a lot of people you could see who somebody is
yeah,
while
you
they
could.
post
For
and,
sure,
and
yeah.
how they
For sure.
have captions.
Yes, you
or whatever.
can.
You can see
Because it's a
that.
lot of people that get into the DM and you see they post and the memes that they post and I'm like, oh, that's not even my get down.
Yeah, that's
like you saw my whole get down and you still hit me up like, sir, you're not even. That's not even what I'm
I mean, but at the end of the
Get out of
day,
here.
they didn't know. So they had to.
If you go through my stuff and you see how I post, I don't even rock like that, sir. So get off my page.
I think
But some
Phil
people
now
just be
too,
trying to
Phil.
shoot. They be trying.
Yeah, they just
This might be a
shoot.
long.
Well, they better shoot it and let me
Try it out.
Let me just.
But I
see.
do feel like social media could play a part if you let it.
If you let it.
Like
So-
like I said before, I'm not gonna secure your insecurities. I'm not going to change who I am to please you and what it is.
I think also with looks as well, because some people can appear to look this way on social media, but then when you meet them in person,
Right.
it's just like
It's like,
Yeah,
what
that's
is
true.
that? They be posting inspirational stuff and then you talk to them and they just not
It's
taking
different.
it. It's
Yeah.
like, dang, you catfish.
Yeah.
so I feel like
Catfish me.
that makes it hard.
Jesus.
yeah, because people do portray to be one thing.
Yeah.
Man,
That's what
listen,
I'm
this
saying,
one
yeah.
guy, he wasn't even where he said he was or nothing. Wasn't driving. Nothing that he said he was driving. Wasn't none of the places. He like, I have an image to keep up. People pay me so I could post whoop de whoop. So I'm not here, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm
how
like,
did he get those pictures?
he once upon a time was there. Once upon a time. I was like, oh, this is the Instagram is deep.
That's why I said it's its own little world.
Yeah, because I could post something from Hawaii that a year ago that I was there and then put like, bam, I'm in Hawaii and this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like people really be doing that.
That's
So when you're dating someone, do you consider that, like, say you just go out on a date with this guy and maybe it just lasted like 2-3 weeks and nothing came out of it? Would you say that you dated them? No, right?
We was talking.
Just talking.
We were talking, becoming friends. I was getting to know him. No, that's not a date.
That's not dating.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
That's not dating.
I don't
We
think
were
that's
getting to
dating
know each
either.
other.
I don't think that's dating. That's great. I'm
That's
glad you
not
said
dating.
that. So, if you're dating someone and it's lasting like 3 months,
That's dating.
is that dating?
That's dating.
I feel like that's dating. Yes.
So then
Because
you
it
also
becomes-
have another boo over here that you've been dating for 3 months. You don't exclusively date.
No, I don't. Mika don't.
So you will have 2 people that you consistently
I will probably have three. About three that I date.
And like y'all, like for real dating, like I really like
Hey,
him,
y'all.
I'm vibing with him.
Cause see, I don't vibe with all three. So let me
That's
tell
why
you,
I said that.
I don't vibe with
Like
all
of
three.
them.
I might vibe with this one a little bit more. I might, this one might just be there, just be like, what's up? You want to go to the bar? It's like a pull up. And then this one might be the dinner. Like, okay, what's up? What you doing? Let's go to dinner. This one might hit a brunch. And then this one I'm vibing. Like, we vibing.
You really like one.
I really like one. So at the time, I'm talking to all three of them. I might see all three of them in one day if I got the time. And then, but they're my friends. Like, they're my friends. Like, I feel like they're my friends.
She
And
said
we're
friendship
getting to
is
know
important.
each other.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I most definitely have to vibe with you and be your friend to give you anything extra.
Perfect. So at
you're
what
my
point do one kind of like elevate from the other
So
two?
one is going to elevate from the other two with time,
With time,
with the vibe.
right?
And if I like you more and we vibe more on what I like to do, the other two is going to most definitely
last question.
not going to
Last
last.
question. So do you not cut off the other two that's now down here until you're into a real relationship, or at one point you're dating this person, y'all not together, but you like, hey, I see this going somewhere eventually soon, and you get rid of those other two?
I'm not getting rid of nobody because I see something is going to be. I'm dead serious. I'm
loving it.
I'm dead serious. I'm not getting rid of nobody because I think or see something is going in the right direction.
So
Because
you waited till you were in a relationship.
the minute I think something is gonna go, that's when the routine change. That's when I'm seeing him on social media and he not responding to the call. So now I'm feeling like, where did? Now you calling these two because this one ain't give you what you expected.
Right.
You expected
That's
something out of it. So I'm not letting go of nothing until I feel like we are.
But that's
When we go together, are we together?
No.
Okay, now that we together, I'm gonna let boo one know, boo two know, baby, I'm in a relationship.
And it's not gonna be no discussion like,
No.
damn, we've been dating for
No.
like
we
6-7
be
months.
faithful to single
Yes,
dudes. Like,
we be faithful. We
good
give our
boys,
time, our
strong,
hearts
faithful
to
to
the
single
whole single men.
My thing is, if you got time to, and this is just me now, where I'm at now. If you have time to entertain so many people, for some reason I'm like turned off, because you could be putting that energy, that time into some stuff. But if you got time to be doing this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with all different people, then
But you don't want to date. You want a relationship.
Yeah,
So that
you want a
kind of
relationship.
rules
You
out all the
really
extra.
want a relationship,
Like, you
like,
want to be with
That's
somebody.
why, like, when you go,
maybe that's why I don't date for a long time, because
Yeah,
I could
so
go
that-
out
yeah,
to dinner with
yeah.
somebody 2-3 times and
And
then
no,
I'm
you
over
like,
here
I'll call
and
one and
I'm
two quick.
talking to somebody
I
else.
just
But if I
feel
really
no.
feel somebody,
It's not.
just I think it's just my makeup, how I rock. Like if I'm
Yeah,
really
you like relationships.
rocking with somebody, then I don't got time, to be trying to entertain somebody else. But that's only if I'm really rocking with you.
But you have to know if it's mutual, because you could probably feel like you rocking with
It
them,
always have to be mutual.
but do you know? Are y'all having
Yeah.
conversation?
Yes.
But Candace
Y'all ever dealt with
being-
somebody that
Candace is a relationship
Yes,
person,
right.
so that's why, and I am too. So for the most part, me dating you, I'm probably expecting for it to turn into a relationship. I'm sure we made it. You and I both have made that understanding that we want a relationship. Not saying you would possibly be that person, but we're on the same page. I don't date like that. So
okay, so that's good because do y'all date? Because that's a good question. Because for me, I don't date or be friends or be cool with people and think that it's gonna be. I don't even want, like, sometimes they be like, they just cool, they my friends. Like, I don't even think
I have those.
like a relationship.
I don't know, because I be wanting a relationship, but I be having my foot on the brake.
Okay, so here's what we're saying. You need to communicate with the person that you're dating, exclusively dating, in a relationship, talking, whatever it is. It's important to communicate and make sure that you guys are on the same page. And once you realize you're on the same page, then you go from there. But I think social media is a great way to get to know people. Maybe what they won't say, but more what they may do. You get to see what people's actions are. But it can be a good thing for a relationship, and for some it can be negative. I think you need to know where you are in your insecurities and know what it is that you're expecting from that person. And from there, if social media ain't for you, then get off of it.
Hey, that was good.
This is
Share Your Truth.
Hey, I was